we begin with the major breaking development on the global stage, one that could have far-reaching consequences not just for the Middle East, but for the entire world economy. In a significant diplomatic move, Iran has reportedly sent a fresh proposal to the United States, offering a deal that could lead to the reopening of the highly strategic Strait of Hormuz and potentially brings an end to the ongoing conflicts in the region. According to reports, this proposal has been delivered through intermediaries, signaling a possible attempts to reduce tensions after weeks of uncertainty and rising geopolitical risk. Now, to understand the gravity of this development, we need to look at why the Strait of Hormuz matters so much. This narrow stretch of water located between the Persian Gulf and the Arabian Sea is one of the most important oil transit routes in the world. Nearly 20% of global oil supply passes through this corridor every single day. So, any disruption here does not just remain a regional issue, it becomes a global crisis. In recent weeks, tensions in the region have led to fear of shipping disruptions. Oil tankers have faced risk, insurance costs have surged, and global crude prices have shown volatility. This is why Iran's proposal to reopen the strait is being seen as a potential stabilizing move. But what exactly is Iran offering? Sources suggest that Iran is willing to ensure safe and uninterrupted passage for ships through the Strait of Hormuz. In return, it is proposing a structured approach to negotiations where immediate de-escalation comes first and more complex issues are addressed later. One of those complex issues in Iran's nuclear program, interestingly, reports indicate that Iran's proposal includes delaying nuclear talks. For the time being, this suggests a tactical shift, prioritizing short-term stability over long-standing disagreements. Another important element in this story is the role of intermediaries. Countries like Pakistan are believed to be playing a key role in facilitating communications between Tehran and Washington. This is particularly important because direct talks between US and Iran have remained limited and strained over the years. Using intermediaries allows both sides to communicate without direct confrontation, keeping diplomatic channels open. However, the big question remains, will the United States accept this proposal? As of now, there has been no official response from Washington, and that silence is being closely watched by global leaders, markets, and strategic experts. Because the stakes are extremely high, if the US agrees to consider this proposal, it could mark the beginning of a de-escalation phase in the region. It could reduce tensions, stabilize oil market, and restore confidence in global trade routes. On the other hand, if the proposal is rejected or if talks fails, the situation could worsen. And that brings us to the larger picture. This is not just about two countries. This is about global energy security. Countries across the world, including India, depends heavily on oil imports that pass through the Strait of Hormuz. Any disruption directly impacts fuel prices, inflation, and economic growth. So, a stable strait means stable markets, but instability. That means rising prices, supply concerns, and economic pressure. Experts believe that while Iran's proposal is a positive signal, the road ahead is far from easy. There is a deep trust deficit between the US and Iran. Years of the sanctions, conflicts, and disagreements over nuclear policies have created a complex diplomatic landscape. Even if both sides agree to talk, reaching a final deal will require time, compromise, and sustained efforts. But in the world of diplomacy, even small steps matter. And this proposal, if genuine, could be one such step toward reducing tensions. For now, all eyes are on Washington's next move. Stay tuned with us for more updates. Do like, comment, and subscribe our channel.